Everyone, so this is Lizzie with the Love from Lizzie March 2017 blog hop, Spring Has Sprung. And yes, this is just one card. I know, how lazy does that seem compared to the usual videos. But here we are, and I hope you've had a little follow along with the blog hop. But only card I should say, my apologies, it's a little bit of a habit there. I've made a top folding card using the Love from Lizzie heavyweight smooth cardstock in white. And then I'm using a piece of paper from the Forest Friends collections that I have in the shop. And this is essentially just to show that it doesn't have to be all about animals. Some of the papers in there are just really bright and cheerful, like very happy patterns. So I've used my broad tip Youve glue there just to affix a little panel of the yellow onto the front and then turned it over to trim. And now I'm using a Simon Says stamp die just to trim around the side a pretty pattern. Then trim off the excess of the patterned paper as you saw there using my trimmer. Now, because I had it at a funny angle, the die wasn't long enough, so all I've done is popped a little bit of washi tape on the end and then tucked one of the scallops into another one of the scallops in the die. I hope that makes sense. And then just run it back again through my Big Shot. So here I'm covering the back of the patterned paper with some foam. And I correct myself here because that wasn't the right way to try and do it. The easiest way, as I'm showing you now, is to stack it on the disc and then push them together. So once I'd got that fixed down, I then used some of my signature pinstripe white peel-offs. I'm using the medium and the very narrow. Oh, there's my little piggy waving to say hello. He's doing very well. Second operation today, very smooth, thankfully. I'm very happy to say. So here's the narrow pinstripe going in, and there's my hair. You'll be pleased to note it's still there, and it will be prevalent as ever throughout this video, I'm afraid. Okay, using the leftover piece of that yellow patterned paper, I'm using a Mama Elephant die, and then on some silver mirri, that's a Laurie Whitlock Sizzix die. And here, these are the Mother's Day peel-offs that I've got listed in the shop as well. And all I've done is, using my craft knife, I've just pushed basically the blade in to cut the flowers off, because these have really pretty roses attached, but they don't go with the style of this. And as you see, I just sort of pick the little bits out using the craft knife, and then I don't push them down at all. I just lay it down so that I can get them into the position that I want them to be, and then they will still move quite freely. Once you've pushed them down, you'll stretch them if you try to pick them up again. So here I'm using up some more of that foam tape. Honestly, I will be so pleased to see the back of that roll. Branded foam tape all the way for me going forward. Anyway, I take the backing off and I attach that onto the silver doily, and I will use my tweezers again so that my fingers are out of the way and I can actually see that it's where it's supposed to be. So moving back over to the card base, I showed this trick in my last 10 cards 1 kit video, but in case you didn't catch that, if you want to match your peel-offs exactly to your projects, but you don't have the peel-offs in the right colour, if you've got an alcohol marker, be it Copic, Spectrum Noir, you know, whichever you have, just give it a little line. Using the Copic, I used 2 coats because this yellow came out quite soft, but then once it's dried, it just matches in perfectly. And this Copic was a Y15 in particular. If you're thinking about getting the Forest Friends pad and you're wanting to do something similar, that's how I've achieved it. So, and here, now, I love a specialty paper, as you well know. Again, apologies for the head. And the papers that come in the Woodland pack are all smooth finished. They're printed smooth finished. So all I've done here is use my fine tip Nouveau glue pen, and then I'm just dumping a load of the Nouveau Pure Sheen glitter in glitter diamond over the top, just to give it a little bit of sheen. And the gluing I just did on some of the petals, some of the stems, wherever really. And then I'm putting some Nouveau glue directly onto the back of the silver medallion. And that is the finished card, all but I did fuss, and in the end I did put 3 little dots of the Nouveau glitter drops in White Blizzard in the bottom right corner, but you'll see that in a photo. So these are the products I use. I've used Simon Says stamp, scalloped wavy dies, Mama Elephant So Fancy, and then the Sizzix Laurie Whitlock, and then my usual tools, and this is the Y15 I'm just trying to make sure that you get to have a good look at. The Woodland pack, I apologise, the Forest Friends pack, and they're the leftover pieces that are from it. My smooth white cardstock, Miri card, some white peel-offs, and then obviously the glitter in Youve as well. So yeah, the usual suspects, plus a few extras. Almost all of these are available in my shop. But do jump onto the blog hop. It's really interesting. There's some really talented people on there. It's well worth your while having a little look. And I would also like to draw your attention to the fact that the design team is now open for calls. If you're interested in being a designer for Love from Lizi, please drop me an email across. The email will be listed below. The March kit is sold out, and the giveaway for this blog hop, if you comment on all of the relevant links, is going to be one of the March kits, or if you've already got it, you can have £20 gift voucher for the store. The Facebook group is a great place to get inspiration. Have a little look at it. I mean, gosh, if people were creating before I made my 10 cards, I'd end up copying them all. There are some brilliant ideas in there. Even if you don't get the kits, check it out and have a look. Anyway, take care. Bye.